Is the Sphere the greatest concert venue in the world? Well, we went to Las Vegas, we went to a show to find out the answer. Hi guys, I'm James Wilson Taylor here for Rock Sounds, and as you may be aware, we were just out in Las Vegas for When We Were Young Festival. There's loads of videos from that you can watch right now over on the YouTube channel, but while we were out on the West Coast, you know we had to check out the most talked about concert venue in the entire world. That's right, it is the Sphere. If you are unaware, this incredible structure is just off the Las Vegas Strip connected to the Venetian Hotel, and it features 16K by 16K resolution screens, the highest resolution LED screen on Earth. It is the world's largest spherical structure and has room for 20,000 capacity events with a mix of standing and seating areas. And since its launch earlier this year, video footage of both the inside and outside of the venue has been going viral across social media. And with U2's Achtung Baby residency in full swing, we took the opportunity to go check out the show, let you know exactly what the venue's like, and see if it meets the hype. So, without any further ado, let's talk about the experience at the Sphere. So, on arrival, you go through the Venetian Hotel itself, where you will pass the current U2 Experience, a tie-in exhibition that they're actually running through the hotel. As you follow the signposts and go across the walkway over to the venue, you are greeted by the outside site of the Sphere itself, where you will see at the moment a U2 themed pre-show that ties into the concert itself. Now, while I'm sure most of you watching this video have already seen loads of footage of the outside of the Sphere on social media, I am here to tell you that there is no phone camera, and certainly not the rubbish one I'm filming this on, that can capture just how impressive these screens are. And the little pre-show before you enter the venue is actually a really nice idea. There were loads of people around getting photos, filming footage of it all. Anyways, you make your way past the various merch lines outside, you go in through the main entrance, and you are greeted by this kind of space-age atrium. This is where immediately you know you're in somewhere completely unique, because this is like something you'd find in Epcot, not a concert venue. There's these space-age rings up above, very atmospheric music playing actually little extracts from the Achtung Baby album, but reworked to kind of set the mood a little bit. There's these bespoke lighting fixtures themed to the album above, and everything about the lighting and the mood setting just makes it feel like you're kind of stepping into this other world already. There's also, of course, plenty of dining and bar options around the venue, and I will just take this moment to shout out the staff because queues for this thing was moving incredibly quickly, which when you consider this is a 20,000 person arena is no small feat on a packed Friday night. Anyways, you enter the room itself. It is initially set up for the U2 show to look like a giant wall. Now again, I don't think any of the phone camera footage you've seen on socials can capture just how realistic this is. If I did not know that that was not a wall backdrop, I would have believed that that was the setup. Similarly, there is a skylight up above you, and at one point we will see U2 fly into the venue via helicopter, except of course we don't. It's just an incredibly impressive immersive video effect. We're sat here in the third row of seating, and the standing area is actually a nice size. It means that there can be a DJ that moves through beforehand, warming up the crowd, hyping them up. Seems like there's more than enough space for everybody to move around, but clearly this is meant to be seen as a seated show, so you get the full effect of all these roof LEDs and incredible all-encompassing screens. DJ Paulie Lovejoy does an incredible job of hyping up the crowd, and then it is time for the show to begin. This is when the screens really kick into gear. That wall breaks down through flashes of light, and suddenly we see the full capabilities of this venue. Let me tell you something, this is the most immersive show I have ever seen in my life. On track 2, The Fly, there's that famous moment that again went viral where it almost feels like the ceiling is descending down onto you. Then, on Even Better Than the Real Thing, there's all these flashing pop culture images going behind the band. At one point, they flip it so it looks like the images are going back up towards the ceiling. And when that happens, it's like being on a Disney ride again. It feels like the stage is moving slightly above you, even though it's not. Everyone's staying completely still, but they've angled it in such a way that it creates this effect. It's super unique, and it cannot be done in any other venue in the world. You notice as well that even when the band strip it back, they do an acoustic set at one point, and it's just their images projected on the screen. The quality of the screen is so high, it is almost like they are talking directly to you when they look into the camera. Which is kind of important because in a space like this, a band could be very easily lost. The visuals could end up overshadowing the music or overshadowing the performer. It kind of doesn't feel like that happens here. It's all part of the same package. And stripped back moments like that really speak to how this technology can be used for a variety of different artists and for different settings and different moods. Perhaps the two most impressive moments, though, are when you two play the song Atomic City, which brings to life Las Vegas right there in the room, and Where the Streets Have No Name, where you are transported to a desert-like setting. Again, I cannot express to you just how impressive this is. You've seen video backdrops before, but you've never felt like an entire room has changed in the space of one song to another during a concert. As they wrapped up their set, you're left feeling that this is one of the most unique concert experiences you could possibly have. But it also makes you wonder where this venue could go next, what other artists could take it over, and what could they achieve in their own visual styling. It's really impressive to see how they've managed to theme every single element of this place to U2 for this residency. But when the canvas is blank again, realistically, any band could take this over and truly make it their own because the technology is such a high quality that you really can transport your audience wherever you want to take them. Overall, we were super impressed with the experience at the Sphere. This is technology being used in a concert setting in a way it has never been used before. If you've already checked out a show there, we would love to hear your thoughts, so let us know in the comments, and let us know who you think would be a perfect headliner at the Sphere in the future. We're going to be doing another video very soon where we pick our top rock bands who should definitely take on a show at this legendary venue. In the meantime, I've been James Wilson Taylor, and this has been your Rock Sound News Update.